Hey guys, it's Brandon here with another video of the Koralia Evolution power heads made by Hydor. These come in 240 gallons per hour, 425 gallons per hour, 750 gallons per hour, 1050 gallons per hour, and 1400 gallons per hour. So pretty wide range for most people. They've got you taken care of there. The ones that I actually have in my tank, I do have two of them in my tank. They're rated for 45 to 70 gallon tanks. Are the 1050s. They very good flow, guys, come out of these power heads. They're not overly huge. You'd think for the amount of flow that these things are giving off that they'd be giant. I call them a grenade. They're kind of like the size of a grenade, I guess you could say. And others have mentioned they call them the hand grenades of flow, and that's a pretty good description for them, guys. What these use are magnets to attach to. There's a magnet on the inside with a suction cup, and a magnet on the outside of the glass. And the magnet on the inside is covered, so it's not going to harm anything. Very strong magnets. You want to be careful when putting them on. You don't get your fingers stuck in between them. But they do hold really well. The other thing that they are using is like a noise suppressor, where the magnet and the power head is attached to reduce vibration from on the glass. A lot of power heads, you get this like vibration noise, and it's just kind of really loud and annoying. I mean, there's so many moving parts in an aquarium. You know, if you can take some of that away, that's perfect. So these are very affordable compared to other power heads that I find do a lot less than these power heads. So I'm gonna highly suggest checking these ones out. Again, I do own two of them in my tank. I have them set up on a timer, so one's only going at each time. So I have one on each side of my aquarium, which I'll show you in a minute, and one will go for 5 minutes and give flow in one direction, and then as soon as that one shuts off, the other one kicks in. I'm running that off of my Digital Aquatics Reef Keeper light. Now, so these do work with controllers, which is a cool feature. So they are controllable, and you don't have to worry about the impeller breaking or messing up. They do have this kind of propeller that stops itself from spinning the opposite way. Although I have heard of somehow maybe when people take their power heads apart to clean them, when they put them back in, they don't put them together right, and the propeller actually has been known to start in the opposite direction. I've even heard of somebody's fish getting sucked in there and unfortunately shredded apart. But just always make sure after you clean them that you put them back together properly. If it's put back together properly, there's no way that it can start up in the wrong direction. These can be used up to, on an aquarium, up to 15 millimeters of glass, so that's fairly thick. And a main reason why I purchase these is the energy consumption. Each one of these are only using up 5 watts of power, so that's a lot less than many other power heads on the market. So that's one of the reasons why I went with them, and then the cost of them were, very attractive. Very low cost for what you're getting, and Hydor stands behind their products. If you ever have any problems with anything, they'll get you taken care of. Their customer service is very good. So I just want to pan the camera up here to the tank so you can get a look at the actual power heads working there. So you'll see on each side of the tank there's one. So right now only one of them is moving, so you can see the corals. That's just one power head that's moving all of that water. You can see the fish kind of swimming in the current there as well. The way I have it set up is I could have purchased the larger version, but this one was perfect for, you know, I didn't want too much flow in my tank where it's blowing the fish out of the water and, you know, tearing my corals up and sand beds. So this was the perfect setup for me, but you might need, for your tank, if it's a bigger tank, you might need the bigger version or the smaller version. So depending on the size of your tank, you know, they have on most websites where you're going to order these from, they do have a guide as to kind of give you an idea of what size you should be using of this pump. So there you go, guys. That's a quick review on the Hydora Koralia Evolution. This one is the 1050. They do have many more models, so give them a shout or check them out online, and happy reefing.